abandoned, alone, broken. Luna didn't just lose her home, she lost her trust in the world. But what happens when a shy little girl, just as lonely, decides to take a chance? This isn't just a story about a cat. It's about the moment everything changed. Memory. And for Emily, a girl invisible to her classmates, trust was a dream. This is the story of how their worlds collided and how two broken souls found something extraordinary. Luna had been abandoned when she was just a kitten, thrown out like trash. Her tiny body trembled in the cold, her cries echoing in alleys where no one cared to look. People would walk past her without a second glance, or worse, they'd chase her away like she was a pest. She learned to survive, but at a cost. Luna trusted no one. Not the strangers who tried to feed her, not the occasional kind faces. Humans were dangerous. Then there was Emily, a shy 12-year-old girl who walked to school every day with her head down, avoiding eye contact. The bullies had made sure she knew her place, small, quiet, invisible. She'd sit at lunch alone, pretending not to notice the whispers. At home, her parents worked long hours, leaving her in silence. She wanted a friend, but how do you reach out when you're too scared to speak? One chilly afternoon, their worlds crossed. Emily spotted Luna curled up near the school gates, her matted fur blending into the shadows. A pair of bright, wary eyes met Emily's. She froze, unsure what to do. But there was something about Luna, something familiar. And just like that, Emily started leaving little offerings, a piece of bread here, some scraps from dinner there. Luna never got too close, always watching, always ready to bolt. For weeks, Emily tried. And for weeks, Luna kept her distance. One day, the bullies at school were particularly cruel. Emily's lunch was tossed into the mud, her books scattered across the hallway. Tears burned her eyes as she walked home, feeling the weight of loneliness crush her. As she passed the gate where Luna often stayed, she sat down on the ground, hugging her knees. "Why don't they like me?" she whispered, her voice barely audible. She didn't expect an answer. From the corner of her eye, she saw movement. Luna had crept closer than ever before, her tiny body low to the ground, ready to dart at the first sign of danger. But for the first time, Emily didn't offer food. She just sat there, broken, in silence. Luna seemed to understand. Slowly, cautiously, she took a step forward, then another. When her nose was just inches from Emily's hand, she hesitated, sniffed, and finally nudged it gently. That moment, the warmth of soft fur against her skin, felt like magic. Emily didn't move, afraid to break the spell. Luna stayed for a few seconds, then retreated. But something had shifted. At school, Emily found herself thinking about Luna, about how the cat didn't care about the whispers or the stares. If Luna could take a chance, maybe she could too. The next time the bullies approached, Emily didn't run. She clenched her fists and stood her ground. "Leave me alone," she said, her voice trembling but firm. To her surprise, they backed off, mumbling something under their breath. When she told Luna later that day, she swore the cat purred louder than ever. One rainy evening, Emily couldn't find Luna. She searched the usual spots but found nothing. Panic clawed at her chest as the rain soaked through her clothes. Then she heard it, a faint, desperate meow. Following the sound, she found Luna trapped in a gutter, water rising dangerously fast. Emily didn't think, she acted. She dropped to her knees, reaching into the cold, filthy water, ignoring the scratches as Luna fought out of fear. "Luna, it's okay. I've got you," she whispered. Finally, she managed to pull Luna free. Shivering and drenched, they sat together under a nearby awning. For the first time, Luna let Emily hold her. She didn't struggle. She didn't run. She just rested her tiny head against Emily's chest, trusting her completely. That night, Emily brought Luna home for the first time. She dried her off, fed her, and made a little bed out of an old sweater. Luna purred softly, her eyes half closed, safe and warm. Emily felt different too. For the first time, she didn't feel alone. She had someone who trusted her, someone who needed her. And in helping Luna, she'd found her own strength. At school, Emily began to smile more. She raised her hand in class, sat with other kids at lunch, and even made a friend. Luna, meanwhile, became the heart of her home, a constant reminder that trust can be rebuilt no matter how broken you feel.
If Luna's story moved you, remember, kindness can change lives, human or animal. If you've ever felt alone or broken, know that healing is possible. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more stories that touch the heart.